Welcome to a new video series, Under the Hard Hat. We're creating this series to educate the Lake Forest, Lake Bluff, and Knollwood communities about the progress of the April 4th, 2023 referendum. Today, I interviewed Rick Young of Perkins and Will. That's all happening here today on Under the Hard Hat. So how has the design process been going? Who has been able to provide input?
There's been a lot of groups actually that we've engaged with in this first stage of the referendum projects. First was a student group focused on sustainability. We actually met with them and gave them a presentation about opportunities that could be embedded within the project, and they gave us input on what their priorities and focus was on. And then representatives from that group were actually invited back to a capital advisory group, which is a group of community members with various backgrounds that are providing input and perspective to the district and us as the designers. And that student representative group actually gave a presentation to that group, what their priorities were and what they would like to see the district focus on. And we're taking that input, and that is going to be the focus of the next capital advisory meeting. We've also met, as far as the enabling projects, the first stage of renovation. The two primary spaces that are being renovated as far as classrooms are a couple of art labs, a photo design lab as well as a graphic design lab. And we've had several meetings with them. And in fact, midway through the project, they actually shifted and gave us some input as it would actually be better if these labs were designed in this space. It would allow us to collaborate more. So we pivoted, we took that advice, and the end result is in fact better than what the first location was. So that was a great set of input, and they've offered us some great feedback on those spaces.
So as an expert who works with other districts, what excites you about this project here at Lake Forest?
Well, there are a number of things, and I'd like to start out with kind of the baseline needs. You know, in our student and faculty surveys, a couple things that were highlighted are things like temperature control and lighting. And those are things that are going to be corrected throughout this process, and it'll inherently change how students and faculty experience their day-to-day activities. The district has always put forth that they want to protect the community's investment and finish what they started in 2006. But this referendum is really going to focus on improving the student experience when they're seeking help. It's consolidating the student services into a single location, but also, faculty departments where they go to seek assistance, aligning those so that it's easier for a student to get from one point to another.
Thank you for watching this episode of Under the Hard Hat. I am personally excited to see all the renderings and sketches of various projects. Stay tuned for the next episode and meet another LFHS student who will interview more experts.